Hey y'all, we are back for another episode of Car Chronicles. Now, I know I usually do these on Sunday, but I did film on Sunday, but it's really weird. Like when I'm editing my videos, they are portrait, which it looks kind of weird and I don't like how it looks. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to just re-record the episode. You know, I want to present it the way it needs to be presented. But I hope you guys are having a good week. You know, today is officially Monday. This is the second day of my work week, and there's some things I kind of wanted to talk about with y'all. Okay, when I come here with my Car Chronicles, we got some things to talk about. So there's two videos that have been running across my feed heavy on TikTok. Ignore the noise in the background, y'all. I am at work. I am making it happen at the job. Okay. So anyway, there's a lot of videos floating around about the floods in Texas and North Carolina. Yeah, people are saying that it's giving orchestrated, it's giving manufactured. And I kind of agree. Because when you think about it, the first thing I thought about was, you know, it's very interesting how fire was used here on the West Coast. Y'all remember what happened to Lahaina? Remember that? Y'all remember that? We remember what happened in LA. Somebody's car is sounding crazy, but we remember what happened in LA. Okay, y'all remember that? So it's giving that these places are being destroyed for a specific reason. It's not Mother Nature doing it. It is, you know, because this place is run off of greed and control and fear. Yeah. But I found a really good video to kind of break down why it's giving this. So I did link that video in this video, so make sure you keep watching the video so you can see the videos I'm adding to my video. Okay, but yes, we're going to talk about that, and then we're also going to talk about just, you know, it's a lot going on. We gonna talk about some things about trafficking. I got to be careful on the words I use on this here app, because I don't want my video to be taken down. So right now, with the weather anomalies happening, the trafficking happening, I really feel that self-awareness is it. Self-awareness, being aware, using your intuition, using your gut, really paying attention to how you feel, paying attention to signs, synchronicities, paying attention to encounters with people. Right about now, I really believe it is super important that we're tapped in and that we are trusting our intuition, because a lot of us will be given signs, warnings, nature, our pets. There's different things that you will pick up before a disaster that will kind of let you know what's going on. Okay, me personally, I'm in Cali. I know there's lots of talks about Cali floating off into the ocean. Honestly, I'm not afraid. I don't operate off of fear, and I'm not talking about these things to instill fear in you. It's more of a wake-up call. It's more of a reminder for us to make sure that our intuition is on point. We're paying attention to the signs. Okay, according to the video I'm adding in this video, he said that a lot of these cities and towns that were destroyed, that were flooded out, they were by dams. There's even a video on the Tickety Talk of a dam, one of the levees being down. So it's definitely given that energy of Katrina. We know at this point, if you have some level of awareness, that there's a lot of nefarious things that be going down. Lots of events that are created. Okay? Yeah. So at this point, I really believe it's just time for us to just be more aware. You tap into that intuition. Get that self-awareness up. Do not be afraid. If you have plans, if you're traveling, you know, don't be afraid. Don't be scared of any of this. But we're not going to be oblivious to it as well. Okay,
so by now I'm sure you guys heard what happened in Texas, right? The river jumped 23 feet, kids gone, and Camp Mystic underwater. But let me show you why this ain't just Texas. Because once you line it up flood by flood, it's the same play, different stage. Eastern Kentucky 2022, flash floods took out entire mountain towns. Multi-generational land wiped out, no warning, no escape. Mississippi Delta 2023, historic black farmlands flooded out right after federal insurance updates raised the rates. Selma, Alabama 2024, extreme rain hit historic district. projects. And then here comes the developers with rebuild offers. Houston, Texas, 2020. It was the 5th flood in 10 years. The same zip codes hit every time. And guess what? It's low-income areas near bayous and never get an upgrade. East St. Louis, 2021. The levee failed in fast. And the land right behind it, sitting on some of the oldest black-owned property lines in the state. Camden, New Jersey, 2023. Rain hits hard, FEMA zoning flips. Next thing you know, luxury apartments on old church lots. Watsonville, California, 2023. Latino farming communities devastated by floods. Land value dropped and agribusiness moved in fast. North Carolina, 2022. Historic areas near the Cape Fear River was submerged, and insurance dropped coverage right before the rains hit. From Detroit to Buffalo, New York to Florida, and so many more. But do you see it now? It's never just about water. It's where it hits, who owns the land, and who shows up after. Different cities, same result. Legacy gone, the buyouts fast, and the rebuild don't look like the past. So nah, this ain't coincidence. It's a playbook with the weather forecast. So look, comment I see it now if you're connecting the dots, and make sure to follow if you haven't already.
So there was a girl too. She did a video. She was talking about her experience almost being taken away. So sis says she was at this concert and her supposed Uber driver tried to traffic her. You know, when we're taking Ubers, we're using public transportation, like we just got to make sure we're paying attention. And she said that her being aware, her paying attention is what saved her life. All these videos I'm talking about, they're on the tickety talk. They're out there for you to see yourself. Right now is really a time of just being aware and really not playing around with your gut feeling. Going with your gut feeling on a lot of things. I know sometimes it could be a little weird, or you may feel like you're being paranoid or you're overreacting, but you're not. You're absolutely not. And my belief is, based on what I'm seeing with myself, the more I heal, the more I work on myself, it's like it all goes hand in hand. Like I'm starting to become more intuitive. I'm starting to be more on point. I'm paying attention to detail automatically. So, you know, if anything, this video is just a tap in with y'all. I'm not trying to instill fear in nobody. You are protected. You're fine. Do not be afraid. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't become a hermit where you're just afraid of everything. But be aware that there are things happening. There's actually, I talked about it last night on my live. If you're not connected with me on my TikTok, I'm going to leave that right there for you. You might want to connect with me. I do go live from there. I don't really go live from here because most of my audience is over there. Most of my people are over there. But we were just talking about how, you know, it feels like there are a natural shift on the planet and then a man-made shift on the planet. Crazy thing is, you don't know what's what. But what we do know is that things are changing. So we do need to be aware. We do need to have this thing on. This thing needs to be on. It needs to be on. And we just got to pay attention to our surroundings. We got to use our intuition. We got to trust our gut. We got to look for signs. We got to just pay more attention, guys. Yeah. That's what I'm picking up, guys. That's the energy I'm picking up based on what I've seen this week, based on what's going on around me. Got to pick up that awareness. Yeah. But yes, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I hope you're having a productive week. I did go live last night on TikTok. I do usually go live a few nights a week there. So again, you know, you may want to, it's in my description. You know, I left it in the video. You may want to go ahead and follow me over there. That's where you'll get more of a one-on-one, like live situation with me. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on another Car Chronicles episode. You know I'm going to show up. A Sunday just seems to be the best day for me. Like Sunday seems to be in alignment with my schedule and it just makes the most sense. So I'm going to try to drop these on Sunday, Monday at the latest. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. I might as well plug in my website, energywellness.shop, if you're looking for wellness products like my Align 7 bracelet to align your energy, amongst other things. But anyways, guys, peace, love, and blessings to all of you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon.